Hello friends and welcome to Let's Play Find Love or Die Trying, the only game show where you either find love or you die trying. I'm Mo, and we are confronted once again by 5 beautiful ladies. We're only actually dating 2 of them. Currently we're dating Yui and Terra. We've gone on 2 dates with each of them, and I guess we have 1 more date each left, and then our week is over, and we either find love or die trying. That's where we're at. The girls and I kick off our morning by testing out Terra's game together. She's developed Star Blue Valley, a Stardew Valley clone that includes pigeon mechs. It was multiplayer now, so we could all play together in the same world. How has she developed a Stardew Valley clone, added mechs, and made it multiplayer in 2 days? That's insane. She's like a savant at game development. This came with its own fair share of consequences. I said cover me or you'll have to finish making dinner yourself. I'm trying. There's just too many mutant vegetables attacking. Yui, I need you to cover me. Where are you? I'm sorry, it's the mayor's birthday and I can't decide which berry to give him. Relatable. It can wait, but then I won't get bonus points. Come to think of it, I think we're running low on tomatoes and carrots. Do you need any, Violet? We have enough to survive the winter, but more supplies are always welcome. I'm on it. Well, the game's definitely gotten more exciting. I wanted for them to test the relationships, but maybe that'll have to wait for a bit. I guess we'll see next time. Yeah, next time. I can't wait. She's blushing. We spent the rest of the morning playing Terra's game, which is pretty cute. We're all just hanging out, like a big old, like, silly family of beautiful girls and me. Morning, Mo man. And Cat. Cat always watching and listening. Always watching. Always listening. Time sure flies, huh? The show's almost over and you'll be able to go back to your regular life soon. Are we sure about that, Cat? Are we sure about that? I'm not sure about that. No idea if that's gonna have any less headaches, though. Who knows? As strange as it sounds, I've had fun here. The threat of death has almost entirely left my mind. It's almost as if I've just lived here for years. The whole getting murdered thing isn't great, but it hasn't been all that bad. I did mention that other people would kill to be in your position. Yeah, because we're also living in the apocalypse. So I kind of believe you. On second thought, they definitely haven't thought it through enough. Probably not. Well, back to business. It's time to pick who you'll go on your first 3rd date with. Who's the unlucky soulmate candidate today? I've just been kind of going back and forth. So we did Terra's date yesterday. Today we'll do Yui. Tomorrow we'll do Terra, assuming that's the flow of things. I'll choose Yui this time. The moment's finally here. The final date with the best girl. That is the one that I've been favoring thus far, but I do have a soft spot for Terra. At the very least, we'd be friends. If we're not romantic, at least we'd be friends. I'd be friends with Terra. I'd be friends with any of these girls, probably. Well, I'm on the fence about Scarlet. She'd probably get me turned into a vegetable or something. But anyone else I'd be friends with. Remember, if you mess this up, there's an army of people out there waiting to take your place. Is there? An army? I thought you said I thought you said if I died, the recruitment would be a nightmare. And now you're telling me there's an army to replace me. That's not... Your stories aren't, like, jiving here, Cat. I'm not planning on it, Kit Kat. You didn't plan to lose your memories and end up on an insane TV show either, but look how that turned out. But then again, I might have planned that. I don't remember if I planned that. I don't remember anything. I might have planned it. I don't know. I could be smart. It's kind of like, you guys ever watch Death Note? When, what's his name? When Light, on purpose, loses his memory of being Light, the mass murderer, so that L, when he's trying to interrogate Light, can't figure out whether or not he's committed these atrocities because Light himself has no memory of ever doing it. You guys have to watch the first like 2/3 of Death Note. It's such a good show up until it's not. When it stops being good, you'll know. But right, like all the way there, it is a ride. Oops, I hit right click. Oh, right click brings me to the save menu. I didn't know that. Life sure is funny, huh? You're telling me life's never what you'd expect. But having a life with Yui, you'd be the luckiest person alive. You're really kind of feeding this up to me. Kat has been on board with me choosing Yui this whole time. I think on board anyway. She seems to have supported it, which makes me feel some kind of way. And I'm not saying that because I've got money on you picking her. See, she might though. She might. You promise? Let's get those cameras rolling, people. She didn't promise me. No pinky promises this time. It's been a while since we talked about pinky promises. I could see Yui from my room's window walking around the front of the mansion. It looked like she was looking for something. Probably Bun, if I had to guess. I practically jumped down the stairs and ran outside to see her. Hey there, Mo man. What's the hurry? You look like you're in quite the rush. I just wanted to see you a little earlier. Gosh, that's really sweet of you. I'm like laying it on heavy. Every time we're with Yui, I feel like we're really laying it on. Like there's a very much like childhood sweetheart love thing happening between the two of us. Meanwhile, when we go to hang out with Terra, it's just like a couple of bros hanging out. It's really interesting. I've been meaning to see you too. I've just been doing a lot of thinking since you helped me get Bun. How's the big B doing? Come to think of it, that's why I came out here. Because you've lost him again, I assume. He ran out of here in a hurry, and I was trying to catch up. Though this has already happened a few times, and each time he somehow ends up back in my room. Somehow? Yeah, he keeps escaping and somehow he ends up back in your room. I think it's the staff. Bun tries to escape the out of bounds of this world and gets returned. What if we are in a video game? I've mentioned that I get Doki Doki vibes out of this game, but what if we are actually meta in a game? We could be. I don't know if I'm gonna have to be deleting files out of my game saves or anything. I don't know if we're gonna have to be doing anything like that. We'll find out. I don't know. I don't know how meta this is gonna be. I'm sure he's fine. I wouldn't be worried. I just can't help myself, you know? You're a really sweet person, Yui. I love that about you. You are too, Mo man. Do you have time today to hang out? There's something I'd like to do with you. Of course I do. For you. Even if it's a little boring? Don't worry about boring me. When you live inside this brain, you're never bored. I'm sure it can't be that boring if it's with you, you know? Whatever it is, I'm down. That is how I am about people in general. I don't care if I'm with someone I like, you know, like, not even like a romantic setting, even if it's like hanging out with a friend or something like that. If we're hanging out, that's great. You know, just vibing, just hanging out. I'm down. Let's do it. Okay, here we go. The beach? See, since when is the beach gonna be boring? Beach episode. And so we walk together to the beach. This is a very scenic, like, are we on a Hawaiian island? Or maybe it's some, like, East Asia Pacific island or something? I don't know. And started fishing side by side. All right, I was more about, like, you know, just kind of hanging out on the beach, making sandcastles. But sure, fishing, let's go for it. I'm not good at fishing. Now this is the life. I'm kind of two minds of this. I almost thought that Yui wouldn't like fishing because she wouldn't want to like hurt the fish. But she also just seems to be, in general, an outdoorsy nature kind of girl. So maybe she would like fishing. I don't know. Could go either way. I guess she likes fishing. I have to admit, this wasn't what I expected. That's true. It actually wasn't what I was expecting. I was like, here comes the beach episode. Where's the bikinis? Show me the bikini. I didn't know where this was gonna go. This was by far the best way to pass the time out in the countryside. Yeah, maybe fishing like in a river or a stream or something, because I don't think you had a giant beach in the countryside, but sure, whatever. To be honest, I'm not much for crazy activities like skydiving or shopping trips. Okay, one of the skydiving's a crazy activity. I don't know if a shopping trip is a crazy activity. I was with you, but fine. I'm with you. I'm with you. I take it back. I'm still with you on this. I'm not a big shopping trip guy either, and you will never catch me dead skydiving. So it's fine that you don't want to skydive. I have no desire to do that. I'd rather just spend my days quietly with the person I love, talking from dusk till dawn. Just enjoying each other's company, you know? That's the best. Is that okay with you? Of course it is, Yui. Getting the chance to learn more about you, to try the things you like, that's where the real fun is. I'd also much prefer that to doing crazy things all the time, too. I'm kind of surprised this game doesn't give me more opportunities to disagree with anybody, but I don't know, we'll see where this goes. I don't really disagree, but though I do think shopping trips aren't really in the same category as skydiving, that's what I was saying. They are when you live deep in the country. You must be living deep in the country, yeah. Hey, you up for a little contest? Sure, let's do it. What is it? Want to see who can catch more fish? It'll be Yui, 100%. I heard that sound effect. 100% it's gonna be Yui. I am losing this contest. I'm gonna catch one tiny sardine the size of my pinky, and that's gonna be it. You're on. There's the rivalry spirit that I detected when we first met on the first day. There it is. Apparently I had fanned the flames of Yui's competitive spirit. I was wondering where it was. She had been a little bit too, what's the word, domestic? It's like I know there's something more in you. I know you've got an edge to you a little bit. I saw it on the first day. For the next few hours, we kept on at it, while we enjoyed each other's conversation and company. That just sounds lovely. Yui was a natural. She was catching fish left and right, up and down, forwards and backwards. Each time she caught one, she let it back into the ocean, and each time, I wondered when my first one would bite. Catch and release. We're not cooking all these, just catch and release. That's actually growing up. I haven't done any fishing in a while, but growing up on like camping trips or whatever, when I would go fishing, that's what we always did, was just catch and release. I'm not a big seafood guy. I don't really eat fish. It was always catch and release. I never ended up catching a single one. Okay, that's embarrassing. Not even one? Bro, not even one? I can catch one fish. I thought we were gonna catch one tiny fish the size of my pinky. But not even that, dude. But that didn't matter. What did was that we were having a ball. We were having a ball and a blast. Sorry, don't mind me. I was looking at my lights. Don't mind me. Thanks for indulging me, Mo man. Indulging? No, I wasn't indulging you. We were hanging out, having a good time. Hey, I had a lot of fun too, Yui. Don't worry about it. Well, definitely don't worry about it, but like, no, for real. You don't have to lie. I'm not lying. Why am I lying? Who do you think? Well, she actually probably knows us better than we know us, because she knew us from before our amnesia. I know I'm not like the other girls. In a lot of ways, you're not. You're a lot more like, at least on the outside, you could be hiding something. On the outside, you're very more like, normal's not the right word, but like traditional, I guess, is the idea. Everyone else has got something kind of weird about them, and you seem to be like the sort of traditional ideal of like what like since the objective of this dating show is to get married, you seem to be like the traditional ideal of a housewife, right? Like to hang out in the country and like do like farming and animals and wear dresses, and there's something kind of like more of a traditional vibe about all of that. So yeah, in many ways, you're not like the other girls who all have something kind of like bizarre about them a little bit, but I mean, to be fair, none of the other girls are like any of the other girls either. I grew up with nothing, and it shows in how I spend my time, what I wear, everything. I love you so much, you know? Are we at that stage? Are we really at that stage? Are we? We've had 3 dates, and this is where we're at. This is so fast for old MagicManMo. This is so fast. Is it gonna ask me whether or not I say it back? Because this is the first time she's actually said, like, we've said things, we've danced around, oh, I love that about you. I don't think we've done an actual I love you confession yet. I don't think we've done that. If I had you, I'd give you all the love in my heart, every moment of every day. I really would live for love. That's what I've always wanted. Oh, my heart, my heart. But I know I could never give you all the things everyone else could. The money, the acclaim, the excitement. Yeah, I mean, like, Violet's, like, rich, like, loaded. The acclaim? I guess Terra is, like, a pro streamer, so maybe that's what you mean, like, the clout, the fame. So maybe the excitement? I don't know who you're thinking of when you think of excitement. Allie's very energetic and active. Maybe that's what you're thinking of. I mean, okay, but then who would offer me, like, peace of mind and comfortable something? Comfort and peace. That's what you have to offer. You have comfort and peace, and that's valuable. That's something, Yui. Treasure that about yourself. Don't put yourself down, Yui. And I find myself worrying, what if you picked me and the second we leave this island? Which I probably never will do. I think I'm trapped here regardless of what happens, I'll be honest. You realize that I can't give you the life you deserve, and you start to hate me. I don't know what I'd do if it came to that, she said with a smile on her face. So before it comes to that, I want to ask you, would just me be enough? That's what anybody wants to hear, right? That's what anybody out there would want to hear from their romantic partner. Like, if you took everything away from me and all that was left was just me, do you like me for me? That's what everybody wants, right? Yui's asking, getting down to like the deep. We're getting to the deep stuff here, right? Would I love you for you? Absolutely. I don't need the things. That's why, like, who asked me about that? Like, oh, it was Yui, actually, in a previous conversation. Are we a family guy, a career guy, or a happiness guy? When it comes down to it, it's like, who can I be with that brings me the happiness? That's the important thing. You know what I mean? It's not about all the career and money and whatever. Of course you'd be enough, Yui. Of course. I don't need to be in the spotlight. I don't need to be rich. Those things would be great, though. I wouldn't turn those things down. Like, subscribe, and share with your friends, everybody. More than all that, I want you. And just you. I've waited so long to hear you say that. Yeah, probably ever since you first met me on that one lonely night, wandering the city, trying to ask for directions, and I came out of the blue and guided the way. Something like that. It feels a little bit like we're set up for destiny. Like, if there were a soulmate on this island, this is like the closest thing to like what you might think of, I think. She pulls me close and kisses me. Not on the cheek. I assume this is a full on the lips situation. On the beach. Dude, the ratings are gonna be through the roof. I love you so much. I always have, and I always will. She says that, I will always love you. Then the last day comes, I choose Terra. She just pulls a knife and just goes to town on everybody. I am still waiting for when this all goes straight downhill. I'm waiting. I'll always put our happiness first. See, that's what I was talking about. I'll make you so happy every day. Now listen, it's a partnership. Marriage isn't just about you pleasing me every day. Like, it has to be give and take. Like, we gotta work together on this. You've got the butterflies in your stomach and the stars in your eyes right now, and you're all full of like puppy dog love right now. But it's about commitment too. It's not about you just making me happy. It's gotta go. It's a two-way street, Yui. Don't lose track of that. I'll do the same. I promise. That's what we're talking about. Pinch me. I must be dreaming. See, I would pinch her. Am I gonna pinch her? I would do it. I'd pinch her. This is as real as it gets, Yui. Pinch her! Pinch her! Here on out, it's just going to be me and you. Well, I mean, I have to date Terra tomorrow, but from here on out, it's just gonna be me and you. I just can't hold myself back anymore, Mo Man. She pushes me onto the warm sand of the beach and presses herself against me. Whoa, where's this going? We got cameras. We got cameras, girl. Yui. I ruin every moment. She kisses me once more, her hands wrapped around me as mine pull her closer. I think we're just making out. I think we're just making out on the beach. I think that's what we're doing. I don't think it's more than that. Everyone calm down. Everyone go take a cold shower. Let's make up for lost time, Mo man. What happens next was imagination come to life. I'm worried. What should I be imagining right now? Is there gonna be a mosaic? God, is there an 18 plus in this game? Am I about to, do I have to censor something? What are we about to see here? Probably nothing. We're probably not gonna see anything. I've spat all over the screen in my excitement. I lost all track of time in the outside world. Only Yui mattered. And I wouldn't have it any other way. Wow. Wow. After today's date, I decided to take a stroll around the mansion. That went exceptionally well. It's almost like it was staged or something. That's what I'm worried about. Everyone's been very, like, all about me, especially Yui. So it just feels like this is a TV show. We're gonna come to the end of this, right? It's like The Bachelor or The Bachelorette or whatever. They never like stay together after the show ends. You know what I mean? This is all gonna be staged. Or that one episode of like Family Guy. I think this is an older episode, but I remember this forever ago. Brian, the dog, is on one of those shows and he falls madly in love with one of the girls. It was like it was a ripoff on The Bachelorette. And he wins the contest. He falls in love with her. But as soon as the show's over, she's like, well, I'm an actress, so I'm done. I'm going home. Like this, none of this was ever real. But he's still like attached to her and in love with her because he thought it was real. Is that what's gonna happen? Like it's gonna just rug pull us. You know what I mean? I'm so cynical. Maybe I'm so cynical. I don't know. After today's date, I take a stroll around the mansion. The night was clear as could be. A light breeze made it just a bit chilly, but not enough that I'd need to put on more. I can still just unbutton my Hawaiian shirt and just let the breeze take me, you know, let it run through. I do like the shot of the mansion at night. I'm a night guy. I'm more of a dusk than dawn, you know what I mean? I like when the lights come on. I found myself fixating on the moon without thinking. The moon! Ooh, I'm a werewolf! Ooh. Oh, it's Cat. Sorry, you caught me a-wooing at the moon. I thought I'd find you here. I don't know why you thought that, because I'm normally in my room, but maybe you're just watching the cameras. I don't know. Why is that? Just a gut feeling, and the island-wide surveillance system, yeah, that's the one I think you used. You doing okay? I just vomit all over her, and she has to go running away. I'm like, now's my chance, she's not watching. And then I go running to make my escape, and then Damien like guns me down. Sorry, I'm just fantasizing. Yeah, I'm just thinking, about crazy things, about being crazy. I can't believe the show's almost over. It didn't feel real earlier today. Time sure flies, doesn't it? If there is a thing between us and Kat having surveillance and watching us do all these dates with everybody else must be absolute torture. If she has any memory of being with us, and if that's even what happened, I'm not clear. You've only got the last third date with Terra tomorrow, then the final ceremony on the day after. Speaking of which, how was your date today? It was all right. It was awesome. Awesome feels like the wrong word. Like enchanting. It was bewildering even, but maybe even uplifting in some ways. Awesome feels almost like just too casual a word. Yui's the most wonderful woman in the whole world. Somehow she can take the most normal things and turn them into irreplaceable memories. More than anything, I just want to make more memories with her every day and make her happier than anyone's ever been. Jeez, we're gonna have to edit that to stop people from throwing up. I get it though, you, my friend, are luckier than anyone has any right to be. Better pack your bags, I've got a feeling you'll be heading to the countryside soon. See, that's the part that I don't like, realistically speaking. I'm very much like an internet guy. Like if we can get a fiber optic cable out into our country house, that would be great. But I'm feeling like Yui's the deep country kind of gal. See, that's what would happen. We'd fall madly in love. We'd leave the island, and it turns out just what we want to do with our lives professionally aren't compatible. And even though we love each other, we wouldn't be able to live together, and it'd be like heart crushing. It would be soul shattering. That would be what would happen, right? That would be what would actually happen for real though. Unless I decided to stop doing internet things, completely cut myself off, I would probably have withdrawals for like several months, shivering in bed, like, I need my internet. And then I'll become like a famous author or something, writing on an old-fashioned typewriter out in the country or something. Maybe that's what I'll do instead. I don't even like animals nearly as much as I think Yui likes animals. Like, I'm not a big animal guy. I like animals, but I don't think anywhere near like Yui is, that like wants to raise animals, I think. That would be like the other thing. She'll be like, come help me take care of this sick horse. And I'll be like, I don't know nothing about no horses. Anyway, sorry, I'm fantasizing about our lives in the future together, Kat. I have completely forgotten what we're talking about. Packing bags. Who knew that 3 dates were all you needed to figure out if a marriage would last? See, that's what I'm talking about. I don't know if it would. If this TV gig doesn't work out, maybe I should become a marriage counselor. I wouldn't put your money on that, Kat. I don't think you've done much counseling at all, I'll be honest with you. ... Anyway, I'd love to stay and chat, but I've got to get some work done tonight to prep for the ending of the show. You know what? I could use some company, and it's not like you were up to anything. You gonna ask me to help you edit or something? Kat reaches her hand out to me. I put my hand in hers on instinct. See, that's what I mean on instinct. That's why I think before the amnesia, that's why I think me and Kat are actually together outside of the show. That's why I think that. On instinct, it says. With her hand in mine, she pulls me with her too. Because that's the other thing too. It was the familiar tapping on my shoulder on like night 1, like the first night, or maybe it was day 2, like early in the day. Whenever she tapped us on the shoulder for the first time anyone had touched me all game, except for when Kat hit us. That's what I mean. There's a familiarity here. There's something going on with Kat. The library? She's dragged me to the library. I do still have questions about this painting. I have not forgotten this. I don't know what Kat's relationship to Damien is. What if she's Damien's daughter? What if that's the vibe? What if I thought they were together, but actually she's like Damien's daughter and I'm like dating Kat, or was, and then this whole amnesia show thing happened. I don't know. Now you're probably wondering, why did I bring you here of all places? You like to read, maybe? Well, yes, but no. There's no internet for us goons, so here's where we store most of our information. Okay, yeah, So the goons don't have internet. But at one point in time, I thought someone said something about us having unlimited internet. I'm a little unclear on the internet situation. Records of every single run of the show, building and security details, guard schedules, and most importantly, salary records. I think the guard schedules are more important to me, Kat, but I'm not gonna say that out loud. It's hidden in plain sight as regular books. Oh. Interesting. And Scarlett's been spending some time in here. I wonder how much she knows, but I also think she works here on the DL. You need to know how to decipher them, though. They're pretty useless to the average person. Ah, they're coded, I see. But I think Scarlett's pretty smart, so... Interesting, and also a little unnecessary? Who here is going to read a book? Well, Scarlett, me, we watched her do it. Oh, I knew the state of education was bad, but not this bad. It still doesn't answer why you brought me here. Well, you see, I have this lovely chair and table here that I do so love to work on. And it's truly, truly exhausting for me to get up from this lovely arrangement to have to fetch each book I need to reference. Are you gonna ask me to be your little gopher to grab all your books, really? So... Oh, geez, Kat, I mean, I'd love to be your gopher, but oof, it's been a long day, I should probably go to bed, you know? I'm just saying. You want me to grab your books for you so you can just stay here? I'm so glad you understand. And you know, I'm doing everything I can to keep you alive, and it's just a teeny tiny favor. All right, that sounds like blackmail. All right, fine. I couldn't help but laugh at her mock pout. Is she pouting at me? Our relationship is bizarre, dude. Sure, Kit Kat, it's the least I can do. Great, all right, to start, I need you to grab me The Princess of Avaranda, 100 easy recipes for a philosopher's stone, and... Go on, ... I regret everything. Oh boy. This must be the 100th batch of books I've had to deliver. It's been hours. How do you get any work done if you have to go through hundreds of books to make anything happen? That's crazy. Seriously, whoever designed this system should be shot. It's probably Damien. We need to shoot Damien. I hope that's foreshadowing. I tried to read a few of the books delivering, but like Kat said, they just seem like regular books. What if they are regular books and she made up the story and she just wanted to see if we'd do it for her? What if this was just some weird psychotic test? And that's a wrap. Thanks for the help, Mo Man. I'll send you a thank you card for when you're off this island or something. I don't think I'm ever leaving. At that rate, that was pretty much slave labor. I like to think of it as more of unpaid charity work. Yeah, and you're a charity now, Kat? You've got one last date tomorrow. Don't mess it up. I don't think I can. I don't think the game ever gives me an opportunity to mess up the dates. I'm going to be honest with you. I'm curious, what's the first thing you're going to do when you're out of here? Honestly, I'm not sure. Maybe try to figure out what my life was before? Who knows? That's as good a start as any. Well, I gotta get back to editing. Night, Mo Man. See ya, Kit Kat. Guess I'll head back to my room and call it a night. Or I'll get stopped in the lobby. Nope, psych. ... Alright, dream sequence, let's go. The alarms were deafening. Oh, from being caught escaping. We planned for every possibility we could, but it wasn't enough. We made it to the ship, but it still wasn't enough. Our one saving grace, the ship, wouldn't start. Someone tampered with it, and there's no time to fix it. That's it then. I couldn't find the words to say. I love you. I love you too, Mo Man. I wish we could have met anywhere but here. She held me in her arms with the last of her strength. The last of her, is she dying? What do you mean the last of her strength? All that's left to do is wait. Or maybe she's just like losing her strength to like keep running and fighting and stuff. Maybe that's what we mean, all right. Goodbye, love. Or maybe we're dead, I don't know. Or maybe we were waiting to die, I don't know. What does it mean? Episode 6, courting call. I woke up with Yui in my arms? I don't remember going to bed with Yui. Hello? We stayed up late last night going for an unforgettable walk in the woods together. No, we didn't. No, we didn't though. Did we? Or is this, did we do that and the game just didn't tell us for the like surprise factor? Or have my memories been altered and this is actually like the 14th billionth run of this? She was still fast asleep and holding on to me so tightly. Girl does not let up. Even an unconscious will not let up. She looked at peace. How do you hold on to someone tightly and be at peace at the same time? It's like, girl, excuse me, relax. I ran my hand through her chestnut hair. I love you, Mo Man, she said in her sleep. She hugs me a little tighter. I couldn't move, heck. But heck, I didn't really want to. Who would? I mean, right? The morning flew by and it couldn't have been any better. This isn't gonna be good for TV ratings though if I just bed rot, sleeping in bed with Yui. I'm just saying, sooner or later we gotta get up. If you told me this would happen all those years ago, I would have laughed. But I'm so glad it's happened. I'm the happiest I've ever been. Suspicious. Though it'd be perfect if it wasn't here. What do you mean? I know you have to go on a date with someone else today. Yeah, sorry about that, Yui. That's okay. After you told me how you felt, I'm feeling secure, even if you have to date somebody else. That is something not a lot of people can do. Not a lot of people can handle that. Don't have too much fun, though. I kiss her on her forehead. I'll see you later, Yui. I wonder if this has progressed as far as it has, as quickly as it has, because I affirmed with Kat twice or 3 times, that I was favoring Yui. If I had gone the other way with Terra, I wonder how it just told Kat about Terra more. I wonder if it actually would have played out different. I'm actually not sure. Come back soon? I don't know. I really want to play this a couple of times. I mean, we're not done yet, but... Oh, it's Damien. Well, look who crawled out of an economy class airplane toilet. Excuse me? And good morning to you too, Damien? I crawled out of your definitely not economy class mansion bedroom. What are you talking about? Mo man, don't mind him. You're what, see? Husband, boyfriend, father? Who is he to you? I know he's something to you. There's a giant freaking painting of you in the library. He's something to you. Damien was just telling me the news. Your ratings are doing really well so far. At this rate, I really think you'll make it out of here. That's great news. I wouldn't celebrate just yet. Just because you've done well until now doesn't mean you won't jump the shark today. Speaking of sharks, those teeth though, I'm still, and the scars. Is he actually like a shark that's been turned into a human? Like, you know how like Scarlet probably turns people into vegetables? Is there someone that turned a shark into a person and that is you? You are a shark man? Your ratings today need to be higher than they've ever been, or you'll get axed. Axed literally, if I'm around when your number's up. I guess we'll find that out together, won't we? Later. Sorry about him. He can be a little mean sometimes. He threatened to kill me, Kat. You're gonna, like, you can apologize for the man all you want, but I was standing right here, man. A murder threat is a little mean? That's what I'm saying. That's what I'm saying. Anyway, you ready for your last date with Terra? See, she complained earlier about like the help, the staff or whatever, the staff rooms aren't as good. She might be the daughter. I think she might be Damien's daughter. That's the one I'm leaning towards now. That's the new theory that I'm going with. It's just this last date. Then tomorrow, it'll be the final ceremony. I'm ready as I'll ever be. Fantastic, then we'll start filming right away. Good luck, Mo man. You'll need it. Thanks, Cap. I owe you one. I guess. It's time for my last date with Terra. I'm curious to see how it'll go, since we seem to be in-game very committed to Yui. We're more committed to Yui than I realized we would be. I'll be honest with you. I was kind of trying to play both angles, so I had two ways out to hopefully survive, but Yui seems to be the pick we'll have to go with to guarantee our success. If I'm not mistaken. I found Terra sleeping on the sofa in the games room. She looks so peaceful. I walk up. I kiss her forehead. I forgot that she wasn't Yui for a moment. Maybe I'll come back later. I mean, or we could prank her. Or we could like set something up. She seems like she's a gamer. We could prank her. We gotta set something up. Put her hands in some hot water or something. Zombies everywhere! Ah! She bolts up suddenly. You okay? Crazy dream? I'm gonna assume that. No kidding! I dreamed that we all got turned into zombies! Luckily, there's no way that could ever happen. Did you go to bed late, staying up playing games all night? Heck yeah! I spent all night working on the game! Oh, that's right, the one that you're developing. That's fair, that's even better. And I finished it too! Care to join me in testing it out? I, added some new features I'd like you to try. The relationship features? Sure, I'd love to. It looked like the same game I had played before. What am I looking for? You'll see. I started up the game. Did she slap the VR headset on me again? While I had the game in my hand, did she slap a VR headset on me? Because this looks like the VR plays again. Moments later, I saw Terra's avatar run up to me. Run up to me? Like in game or again, are we in VR? I don't know what's going on. We're in the game. You've made it just in time. The new event is about to start. Is it the flower dance? What's the new event? As if on cue, giant robotic pigeons flew from the sky and started attacking our avatars. Ah! Run for my life? No, we gotta fight the pigeons. We're fighters. I run towards the pigeons, preparing for the fight of a lifetime. She's gonna be like, no, don't hurt them. They're my lovers. Don't worry, I gotcha. Terra pulls out a giant can of pigeon repellent and starts blasting away. And then I started firing. Whoa, I think something's bugged. It's not working at all. Guess I gotta fix that. While Terra was laughing at her own mistake, I was being lifted into the sky by the pigeons. I think I'm screwed. Where are these pigeons taking me? I try to move my avatar, but there's no way to resist the death grip of the robo pigeon. Don't worry, they're about to fly into the territory of the maple syrup dragon. The what? Excuse me? Uh-oh. The screen lights up with a blast of flying maple syrup. I never thought I'd ever say something like that, but here we are. The maple syrup slams into the pigeons and forcefully sticks their wings together. As a consequence, they start falling to the ground at breakneck speed. Ah! Save me! I hadn't saved yet! I knew I forgot something. I forgot to add the ability to save. I'll have to write that down. We've just been starting like a new game every day. As Terra takes notes, I rapidly fall to my doom. I'm happy for you, but if you could just for like a moment here, like maybe save me. My avatar smacks into the ground, pigeon first, and instantly dies on impact. Oh man, I had so much stuff. I feel that hard. Minecraft vibes. Is there at least a respawn mechanic? I've never died before in this game. Of course, just hit the retry button. I press the button and watch the world around me reset to the village, sans the giant beasts of death. Except now, the village seems to be 10 times bigger than it was before. Wait, when did the village get so big? It's like a town now. And then it dawns on me. Wait, it's not the village that got big. Did I get small? What are you talking? Am I a pigeon? I got small. I like take a more careful look at my avatar. Am I a pigeon? I was a pigeon again. You just couldn't help yourself. I sighed deeply. At the same time, Terra was giggling like a child. That wasn't her voice at all, but there's your giggling like a child witch. We spent a few more hours testing out the rest of the game's new features. Thankfully, there were no more pigeon Easter eggs. There's one last thing I want to test out, if that's okay. Will it end with me getting turned into a pigeon? No. Just come with me. I follow her avatar to the cabin we share in the woods. When we get there, she turns around, walks up to me, and holds out an item I'd never seen before. Excuse me? She walks up to me and gives me an item called Ring of You're Pretty Cool. Dude, what? Are you proposing to me? Did it need the little what do you call those? Baskets? Compartments? Box? Does it need the little box? Aww. Aw, my heart. My heart though, dude. What's this? Let me try to explain. I came onto this show with no idea of what it was about. That's true. She really didn't know what she was doing. Personally, I thought it was stupid at first, but hanging out with you has been so much fun. I've never really got to work on my hobbies with anybody till I met you for the last few days. Honestly, I've never had someone to share all my crazy nonsense with, but you're different. So I guess what I'm trying to say is, you're pretty cool. And I hope we can keep doing this even after the show is over. I'd love to. I'd love to, Terra. I'd love to. I'm with you. We could be friends after. Well, I don't know if I have internet out in the country, if me and Yui become country bumpkins together, but we'll figure something out. Friends always find a way to keep in touch. Sounds like a plan, or I'd love to. I'd love to. I'm gonna go that far. I'm gonna make it that emotional. It'll be great for ratings. I'd love to, Terra. You don't even have to ask. I've got to say, you caught me off guard with this. Why is that? You giving this ring to me? Well, it could be a little misleading. You're not making any sense. Oh no, she knows. We laugh together, then walk back to the mansion with a spring in our step. Now, that could have been on purpose. Her grandmaster game plan of making Yui extremely jealous. If she's got like cameras or screenshots, a picture of her giving me this ring and me accepting it, like I've accepted marriage, and then Yui flies off the handle like, you married Terra yesterday? Or whenever I see her again. This could have been a setup. I'm not entirely sure. We'll find out together. We play the day away without a care in the world. Well, that's enough gaming for today. You up for a movie date? Sure, we can unwind with a movie. Sure, what do you want to watch? How about, whoa, I've never heard of that movie before. And yeah, what was that? And then I saw something I'd never seen before and would never see again? Did I just get, what was that sound? Did I just get Men in Black like clicked or whatever so I'd forget everything? The sky outside rapidly turns from orange to black, as if it were water being drowned in the darkest ink. It's the simulation. We either are in a simulation or we're in some sort of biodome where they can just do that to the sky. I'm not entirely sure. One of those though, right? Then the bright sun in the sky went out like a candle in the wind. What? Whoa, what's going on? She holds my hand tight. I can feel that she was scared. I didn't have a chance to respond before I heard a rush of footsteps coming towards us in the dark. Wait, what if it's maybe there are people coming to rescue us? So this is like an FBI shutdown or SWAT team, SEAL Team 6 or something? Something isn't right. Oh no. We were surrounded. Or maybe it's the bad guys. I don't know. Maybe the show got canceled. There's no way the show got axed. The ratings would be through the roof, dude. A familiar voice cuts through the short silence of me holding my breath. I'm sorry, Mo Man. You just didn't make the cut. Is it Cat? We've got to get out of here. Just make it quick, please. Oh man, I'm scared. What's happening? I clasp her hand as tight as I can. You need to get out of here, come on. Or we need to get out of here. I don't even make it 3 steps before I'm tackled down and cuffed behind my back. Mo Man, hold on, I yell at her to run, but she comes back to try to help me. Terra, ride or die, Terra. What even? Terra, you've got to get out of here. She screams. They must have got her. It was no use. Even though she was right in front of me, I was powerless to get even an inch closer. They tackle her down in an instant. I hear the clink of the cuffs as they drag her away. I struggle with everything I have to get up, to save her, to run, for what felt like an eternity. Then, nothing. What? 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 I told you I was waiting for all of this to come crashing down. What do you mean I didn't make the cut? What do you mean though? I woke up on an operating table, the kind you'd see in a nightmare. They're gonna give me the amnesia, dude. Blood splattered on the floor and the walls, the smell of disinfectant and rotting flesh. Why do I smell rotting flesh? Oh, this blood splatter on the walls. I don't know why the rotting flesh is the one that got me. The blood splattered on floors and walls meant nothing to me. Nothing. Not a thought in my brain. But I'm like, that smell though? There was a nearby table littered with metal instruments that could make anybody talk. I'm not a big fan of this. I'm not a big fan of what I'm seeing right now. My first instinct was to get up and get off it as fast as possible, but my neck, hands, and legs were cuffed and pinned down in thick metal braces. Oh no, oh no. It's my nightmare. I try to force myself out with all my strength, but the braces don't so much as budge. Hello? What's going on? I thought this was going pretty well. Where am I? Terra, you there? All I hear back are the echoes of my own screams. Wherever I am, this place must be massive. Hey, Mo man. Hey, Cat. Didn't want to... That's what you wear down here? Cat was holding some kind of helmet with thick wires extruding from the back of it, like the VR headset. She's gonna give me amnesia. That's 100% what's going on. She's gonna fry my brain. That's 100% it! Why didn't I think of that sooner? Terra found the VR headsets that put you in a simulation. And if you wear it for too long, it fries your brain and you have amnesia. Terra didn't remember the VR experience. She vaguely remembered it, kind of like a dream. Oh my gosh, it's all coming together. Don't worry, Terra's doing fine. She's just taking a little nap. I'm assuming that's true. I'm assuming we just literally reset. Cat, what's going on? You've got to help me. I was just on my date with Terra when everything went dark and these guys just freaking kidnapped us and... I know, man. Mo man, I know. She sighs. You did good, but not good enough. That's pretty much it. Would it make you feel better to hear that you're the best one yet? I don't care. Get me out of here. At this point, there's no point explaining. There wasn't enough conflict. Terra and Yui liked me too much. There wasn't enough conflict for the ratings. That's why you need to pick someone who's unhinged a little bit, right? Like Scarlet or Allie, maybe being a little bit more unhinged or something. She places the helmet on my head carefully. Even if I wanted to stop her from doing so, the brace around my neck made it impossible to maneuver. Please, Cat, don't do this. I could hear the hum of a massive generator turning on behind me. She raises her hand, revealing a trigger switch with a single red button. Very, very Saturday night cartoon here. I just want to get out of here. I want to get back to my life, whatever it is. Please. Not today, Mo man. See? Not today. It kind of insinuating that I'm not gonna die. I'm gonna try again. I bet you that's it! She presses it. The sound of crashing waves. A world without time or color. I'm back. This time it's as if I'm sitting in an audience, watching myself from afar. The escape had failed. I'd been separated from her and captured. Oh, this is going back to like our dream, our nightmare, or whatever it was. We really never had a chance, did we? I find myself praying that she's safe. If anything happened to her. For a moment, the world exploded with color. Oh? Always the hero, aren't you, Mo man? I think that's it. I think we tried once upon a time in a past life, we tried to escape with Cat, but she was leading us on to see how far we'd go or something. What did you do to her? Oh no, maybe this is her. Maybe this is Cat catching me and whoever escaping. Okay, so if it's not Cat we were escaping with in a past life, it was me and someone, probably my soulmate, that we have to figure out by playing this game over and over again. We were about to escape and Cat catches us. Cat catch. I don't know, maybe that's a thing. You should be more worried about yourself. You knew the rules. If you try to escape the island, you die. It didn't have to be like this, but you... I'm done talking. Goodbye, Mo Man.
Oh, will you look at that? Looks like our little hero's got some life left in him. You know, Mo Man, you're in luck. Usually I'd just kill you for this, but a new opportunity's just opened up and I think you'd be the perfect fit.
What is this music? It's so good. What? Hey, don't just lie there. Just 5 more minutes. You're the star of the show. You can't just sleep through it. Watch me. Yeah, this is the beginning of the game all over. Oh, that's how you want to play? It's on. Ow! Yeah! Rise and shine, sleepyhead. Oh, did you just hit me? What, me? Never in a million years. Anyway, what was your name again? Oh, my name's... This is her testing to see if we remember. And if we don't, we go on. I can't remember my name. Really now, you've got to be joking. I'm dead serious, I can't remember a thing. Who knows, it might be for the better. Luckily, we've got your name on file, Mo Man. Oh, I was wondering if they were gonna let me change my name. Oh, they should have let me change my name. They should have let me pick. Oh man, that would have been wild. My name's Kat. It's nice to meet you. You're the star of your new show. Find love or die trying. Let me get you up to speed. Oh my gosh. How on earth did I get into this mess? They're glossing over the explanation and Damien talking to me on the plane, but oh my gosh, it's them again. It's the same 5. The question becomes, are they all in on it? Are they all in on it? Because I get the feeling Scarlet is the scientist that turns people into vegetables. The other 4, I don't know their connection, even if they even have one. I'm somehow stuck on an island in the middle of nowhere in an insane dating show from a heck. From what Kat said, I'm dead meat if I can't finish this show with a fiance or if the ratings aren't high enough. None of the girls on the show know the truth, and if they found out, they'd kill all of us. Wait, all of us? I thought they just killed me. Oh, okay. All right, I'm really up the ante there. Why couldn't I wake up with no memories in a regular hospital, like a regular drama protagonist? At least the girls seem nice. Allie's quite something. Something tells me she'll be hard to keep up with, and that's not just from losing a race to her in the field. Oh, they're glossing over the first time meeting them, I think. Scarlet's interest... Wait, did I skip something by accident? No, I didn't. It looked like it did something. Scarlet's interesting. I've still got no idea if she was trying to read the magazine or the book hiding it. I'll figure that out later. Terra marches to the beat of her own drum. I like that. Violet's cool, but intimidating as heck. I'm pretty sure she was about to cook one of the brothers for dinner. Then there's Yui. She seems like a really sweet girl. Something about her is so familiar. I know, right? We were this close! She loves us so much! Forever, she said! She said she knew me from before. I'll have to ask her about what I was like before as soon as I can. But for now, the show must go on. And that's why Mo Man is the perfect soulmate for each of you. Oh, that's Kat talking. And that's why Mo Man is the perfect soulmate for each of you, with her math board. I'm sorry, you just drew a bunch of numbers and symbols that don't mean anything. It's like the BS math they show on screen in a movie. And you're late to the party, Mo Man. Now that we're all together, it's time to explain the rules of the show. Mo Man, one of the 5 lovely women here, is your soulmate. You'll get to know 3 of the girls over the next 9 days, over 3 dates with each of them. Oh, they're extending it. 3 girls, 9 days. Also, why is Allie, Scarlet, and Terra concerned? Violet and Yui look fine. And Kat, obviously, but what? Do they know something? Then on the 10th day, you'll have to ask one of them to marry you. So I've got 10 days to save my life. What? So without further ado, who do you want to spend time with? Wait, I have to choose already? I haven't even had the chance to really talk to any of them yet. Don't think of it that way. Think of it as who do you want to talk to the most right now? All right. Well, I guess I'd like to spend today's alone time with... Hold on just a second. I forgot to tell you something pretty important. It's interesting they give us the option of 3 because that gives me the opportunity to not pick Yui or Terra and go with the 3 that we didn't before. She pulls me aside. What? This is crazy. This should be far enough. So the girls think you'll be asking any of the 5 of them for a date. But really, I only want you to be asking 3 of them. Basically, everybody but Yui and Terra. I see what you're doing. I see what's happened here. Why is that? Let's just say we think we'll be getting higher ratings that way. And you know how important it is to get high ratings, right? I don't really have a choice, do I? Nope. Glad we're on the same page, Mo Man. So without further ado... This is so good. We walk back to the girls. Who do you want to go on your first date with? I really would have wanted to, even though we would have had the chance for 3, I really wanted to pick Yui to see if the experience would have been the same or different. To see if there's any, like if it would literally be the same, but we can't test that. So I'm gonna pick the one that I left behind last time, and I'm gonna pick Allie for the first one. Allie's the one that did try to kind of escape and got like tranked or something. We don't know that she got tranked, but that's what it sounds like to me. Tranquilized, for anyone that doesn't know what I'm talking about. So I'm gonna go with her. And then I'm very curious about getting to know Scarlet a bit better. Because I think she's the scientist. I could be wrong, but I'm just, that's my only lead on maybe any of these people, besides Kat, any of the 5 being involved in some way. I choose Allie. All right, we'll make it happen. Why did you sigh just now, Kat? That's crazy. All right, well, I'm really hooked. I mean, I've been playing this for a few episodes now, but if I wasn't hooked before, I'm here for the rest of it. I want to know how the story involves. I want to know the mystery. But that's where I'm going to do it for, where I'm going to stop it for this episode. Thank you all so much for watching. Let me know your crazy conspiracy theories down in the comments below. What do you think's going on? And if you're enjoying the series so far, please leave me a like. And until next time, bye-bye. Thank you to all of the members that support this channel and to Archmage MagicManMo, who I heard once tried to impress a date with a candlelit dinner, but it turns out the place he reserved was actually a seance, and when the lights went out, the ghosts arose and danced in the dark. I think she was into it though.